There's a lot of stuff that I will not do, but I don't want to put that on camera right now. I might get canceled.
This is the Schmo with the pro. He's the number 4th ranked UFC middleweight. He's the Killa gorilla, Jared Cannonier in the flesh, inside the cage, here at the MMA lab, Phoenix, Arizona. How we doing?
Well, we doing good, my man. Doing real good, Schmo. Good to see you guys again. I'm feeling good, you know. It's temperatures rising outside, so it's getting hot here in Arizona. I had to bring the show inside today. So, yeah, got the AC going. It's feeling good right now.
We appreciate that. It's about 100 degrees outside. The Schmo's schmelting over there in the parking lot. We didn't have to wait for you too long because you're always punctual.
That's right. I saw some schmudges coming in. I figured you guys were already here. So, yeah, I wanted to make us a comfortable event, you know, a comfortable interview and, you know, have a good time seeing you guys again.
Well, the Schmo's as comfortable as we can be locked inside a cage with the Killa gorilla, but talk to the Schmo for a second. It's officially official. June 8th, you're fighting the number 8th ranked guy, Nassourdine Imavov.
One of them.
One of them.
Yeah, both of them. Shit. Imavov and Imavov fighting both of them at the same time. Yes, it's official. Main event, June 8th in Kentucky, Louisville. I'm going to the Bluegrass State. It's so good to be back in an arena. And it's going to feel good to fight in front of a whole crowd of people. I think my last 2 fights were in the Apex. So this is going to be a good change of scenery, a good change of pace, and a good opponent to knock the dust off, if you will. It's been a while. It will have been a year since I've been in the octagon, and I'm feeling good.
And you turned 40 years old since then, too.
Oh, yeah. Milestones all around, you know. Hit level 40 back in March. I'm feeling good, feeling strong, stronger, faster, better than ever. So you can expect a better performance next time around.
Yeah, the UFC Countdown crew here yesterday. What was it like filming with those guys? Did they see an extra side of the Killa gorilla that they'd never seen before?
You know, it's business as usual. They follow me to the gym, watch me work out. They get to see how strong I am. I had the sleeves off yesterday, so I got to see my guns getting close to the fight, so I'm pretty ripped right now. Did the interview. It was short and sweet. We've been at it for a while. Familiar faces with the crew, and easy peasy. I think I'm getting pretty good at this thing, so went real smooth yesterday.
You didn't show them any of your secret spots outside the gym?
Oh, no. Nuh-uh. Just airs and here at the lab. That's all.
Keeping it simple. But talk to the Schmo for a second. There's a lot of noise going on in your division. There's a lot of fights to be made, but one fight that no one saw coming outside of the UFC, Darren the Gorilla Till. He's back in the action. He's taking a boxing fight with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. on the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson undercard. What do you make of Darren Till going to the boxing scene?
It's good to see his man getting busy. You know, I know he's had a rough go at the end of his UFC run, and I'm pretty sure he's got that fire lit in him and he wants to get into competition, wants to put his hands on somebody. So striking has always been his forte. So it'll be good to see him get in there with that limited rule set, him just be able to use his hands, not have to worry about somebody taking him down or anything like that. And it'll be fun to see how he does against a very high-level competitor as far as Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've seen him fight too. He's a really good boxer. So this is going to be real fun to watch those guys go at it.
Won a championship.
On what?
In boxing. Chavez Jr., champion.
Oh, yeah. He is a champion boxer. Yes, that's right. So it'll be good to see how us MMA guys do up against one of our MMA guys do up against a boxing champion. One of my coaches actually has a fight scheduled with Hector Camacho. So Rob Emerson is going to be going in fighting Hector Camacho, I think a week after my fight. So he's going to be in my corner, and if he needs me, I'll be in his corner, and, you know, we're going to get the job done.
Back-to-back double duty for you.
That's right, back-to-back. You know, it's a team effort here. You know, he sacrifices for me, and I'll be more than happy to sacrifice for him. So, you know, I love to see him go in there and get his mitts dusted off and going. Again, it's a limited rule set. You know, us MMA fighters, you know, we like to do everything at the same time, but I think, not to say that it will be easier in boxing because boxing is not easy, but it'll be interesting to see how Darren Till does against in his match and see how, and it'll be good to see Rob get in there and mix it up.
And speaking of boxing, let's talk about that main event. You got Jake Paul fighting a Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's going to be 58 years old. Jake Paul's just not an old guy. spring chicken at 27. What are your expectations for that fight?
Oh, you know me, man. I'm a Mike Tyson fan. I want to see Mike Tyson put his hands on him, and Jake Paul realizes that us old dogs, we still got big bite. And I want to see Mike Tyson get in there and do his thing. You know, it'll be fun to watch him mix it up and see him move around in there and see what he still has at 58. Did you say 58?
He's going to be turning 58.
At 58, 57, 58 years old. It'll be good to see how he gets in there, and it'll be motivation for me. Everybody sees me as an old dog at 40 years old, but the wheels are still running. I still got tread on my tires, and the engine still roars loudly.
As a guy who started off at heavyweight, who's made his way down to middleweight, you look at a guy in Alex Pereira who's the light heavyweight champion, started at middleweight with UFC. Rumor has it he might go up to heavyweight. What do you think would be the difference maker for him if he actually made the move to heavyweight? Would you like to see that happen from a guy like Alex Pereira?
Man, it'll be history making for sure. Man, what more can you say about that except for legendary? What will be the difference? The size will be the difference. The size, the strength. He would have to choose his opponents wisely because there's a lot of really big, strong grapplers up there now. You know, Aspinall's up there. I forgot the other guy's name. There's a guy from Romania, guys from Russia, Pavlovich. But there's a lot of good wrestlers up there, not to mention John Jones, not to mention Stipe Miocic, not to mention all the other heavyweights that's been in there for the longest. You know, so it'll be interesting to see how he matches up against all of those guys and see how he performs in there.
You think he could pull off the trifecta, having a belt in 3 different weight divisions in the UFC?
Oh, it's definitely a possibility. You know, there are no absolutes in this sport. I feel like anything is possible. So he has shown that he can make it happen at middleweight, at light heavyweight, in MMA, in kickboxing. And, of course, he's training with the former champ, Glover Teixeira. I'm sure he's got plenty of resources at his disposal, being in the position that he is now. So I'm sure he can bring in anything he needs to get prepared for any of those guys. So it'll be really interesting to see how it goes down.
Is the expectation that the middleweight championship is going to be Dricus du Plessis defending his belt against Israel Adesanya, maybe in Perth, Australia, end of summer? Is that your expectation?
I don't know. I mean, the rumor mill spinneth, right? So it seems like that's going to be the case, but who knows? With things playing out in the next month or so, who knows? Anything could happen. Who knows? It could be me and DDP in there. That's what we're
hoping for.
That's what I'm hoping for. Me versus the champ.
You versus the champ. But let's say it is Adesanya. Mm-hmm. Do you think he still has everything what it takes to be that dominant champion he was in the middleweight division?
To be the dominant champ? Not with me in there. No. But yeah, anything is possible. He's done it before. He can do it again. But me. It's all about me. I am so close to this title. And that'll be a fight I would like to get back. You know, make that win, make that fight right. And it's possible. Yeah.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm.
What's not possible for you, Killa Gorilla? You're a guy who's willing to do anything, anytime, anywhere, any place.
What's not possible? Ooh, butt stuff, gay stuff. I don't do any of that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I will not do, but I don't want to put that on camera right now. I might get canceled. But to each his own, you know, keep it over there. I'll do me over here. We all live peacefully on this planet.
All about the straight and narrow. You do you, they do them.
That's right.
Can we get a final message for all the Killa Gorilla fans out there worldwide? I'm
back. It'll be, like I said before, it will have been a year since the last time I stepped in the octagon. Last time it was a record-breaking performance, fight of the night performance. I plan on doing it much bigger, much better, much faster this time. Not 5 rounds. So I'm sorry to the to the fans out there in Louisville. I know you guys probably want to see a 5-round war, but that's not what I'm working for. I'm working to put my hands on this man, get in his face, put the pressure on him, and watching him pop.
It all goes down June 8th in Kentucky. Imavov against the Killa Gorilla. He's the pro. I'm the Schmo. MMA Lab.
We're out.